People strongly dislike being deceived. Most often, attempts at deception are uncovered and never forgiven. Kensington Palace has been caught trying to deceive people before, such as during the disappearance of the princess when they attempted to pass off an imposter as the real Princess Catherine. They claimed she had just visited a farmer's market with William, and that they were even caught on video. The distrust sowed back then will cause people to scrutinize every new video from Kensington Palace closely for the next 100 years, including the latest one. Why Pippa? The sisters' resemblance is impossible to miss, enhanced by an insignificant age difference of just 21 months. During the scandal of the disappearance of the Princess of Wales, Kensington Palace used this resemblance to pass off Pippa, sitting in a car next to their mother, as the missing Princess Catherine. That deception was quickly uncovered. Once bitten, twice shy, and we're left thinking, are we being taken for fools again? With today's video showing the younger sister of the Princess of Wales, who turned 41 last week instead of the princess? During Princess Catherine's battle with illness, we saw her in public a few times, but many kept doubting. Was it really her? At the men's singles final at Wimbledon, where she appeared with Princess Charlotte and her sister Pippa, she was met with a standing ovation from the crowd. Doubts arose when she appeared on the balcony of Buckingham Palace with the King and Prince William, watching the Trooping the Colour parade, having stepped back from her role as the Colonel of the Irish Guards. As Princess Catherine rode in a carriage, a close-up of her was taken and printed in all the newspapers. A keen observer noticed that the famous mole of the Princess of Wales had changed position in the portrait. The new video is dedicated to family unity within the Welsh family. Together, they helped their mother fight a dreadful illness. The video shows the whole family strolling through the summer woods at Anmer Hall, depicting a renewed sense of hope and gratitude for life, filmed very professionally. In a Monday statement, the Princess of Wales announced she would soon return to public duties, having completed a course of preventive chemotherapy during an incredibly challenging 9 months for the family. I am now focused on doing everything I can to avoid falling ill with cancer again. Although I have finished chemotherapy, my journey to healing and complete recovery is long, and I must continue to take each day as it comes. Nonetheless, I look forward to returning to work and participating in several public events in the coming months as I am able. Despite everything that has happened, I enter this new phase of recovery with renewed hope and gratitude for life. William and I are very grateful for the support we have received and draw immense strength from those helping us during this time. Each of your kindness, empathy, and compassion has truly been humbling. For all those continuing their cancer fight, I stand with you, side by side, hand in hand. Out of darkness, light can come, so let this light shine brightly. So, the princess has not actually been diagnosed with cancer. The chemotherapy was preventative, and she is doing everything to avoid getting cancer. However, Princess Catherine won't be making frequent public appearances. In November, she won't attend the Earthshot Prize, the main climate project of Prince William in Cape Town. Instead, she will attend the cenotaph on Remembrance Sunday. In December, there will be a Christmas concert organized by the Princess of Wales. Fighting cancer or fighting not to get cancer? In my opinion, these are entirely different things. As lawyers joke, getting married and promising to get married are not the same. Judging by the newspaper headlines, I was convinced that the princess's situation was dire. I recall an article dedicated to Prince William. He is simply crushed and barely alive. What's happening to Prince William after the news of cancer concerning Princess Catherine? Back then, the world was shocked by her statement that she had cancer. Everyone felt sorry for the young, beautiful mother of 3, the pride of her country, and her husband, who, just days before, was also burdened with the news of his father's cancer. His Highness is finding it very difficult to cope with the news of his wife's illness. He is simply devastated and barely managing, stated a source at the palace. Meanwhile, Princess Catherine, as the British criticized her husband for being insensitive, said that William is the best support she could ever have. Only William's presence gives me strength and confidence, she shared. William neglected his duties for his wife's sake. In January, he took leave to stay by her side after surgery. The prince's absence from his godfather, the Greek king Constantine's service, was attributed by journalists to the fact that on that very day, the palace learned of the princess's diagnosis, and he didn't want to leave her alone. Learned of the diagnosis, Carl. Back then, we feared the worst, that cancer was an accomplished fact. It turned out not to be so, and possible cancer is just a daunting but future possibility. Thus, the photograph of Princess Catherine with her children taken on Mother's Day, March 10th, in which she supposedly looks too healthy for a cancer patient, does not disrupt this narrative. Cancer is not present. It remains a terrifying possibility. Fake again? The video of Princess Catherine published on March 22nd now seems very strange. A sad and very pale princess decided to tell her subjects that she was undergoing chemotherapy due to a found cancerous condition. At that time, everyone noted her incredible courage in deciding to speak openly about her illness. Even former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak supported the princess. Any thinking person has to wonder what on earth is going on within the House of Windsor. It's hard to imagine that there isn't something more serious happening. Noted royal expert and author of the book, The King, The Life of King Charles III, Christopher Anderson. The palace is known for its deafness, and it would benefit from becoming more transparent, the publicist pointed out. While Princess Catherine herself seems to fulfill the role of the Princess of Wales, given the palace's history, we can no longer be certain of anything. The cancer scare involving the princess that frightened us turned out not to be as terrible as we were led to believe. Why couldn't the palace produce a similarly high-quality video during the search for the missing princess? Why were all those fake stories necessary? Leave a comment.